Hey guys, welcome to episode 56. We are still here on the Nexus. In fact, we've just recently arrived at the Nexus and found a part of it we've never been to before. This is the cultural exchange, I believe. It's back where I had my headset issues.
Welcome. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus,
Hello again.
I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a
What do you think of the Angara?
I'm thrilled to meet a new culture. They're cautious, but I understand why. If someone showed up on our doorstep in the Milky Way, we'd be skeptical too. I hope we can win them over, cement a friendship. I suppose that's on you, Pathfinder.
Just to let you know this is on their end, not mine.
Thanks.
Of course.
Still a few kinks in the system. Hey, Jell's here. That's cool.
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the Cultural Center. There's so much to study here.
So much culture.
It would take a lifetime.
There's thousands of years of history before humans even arrive on the scene.
That would be a nice full-time job.
But you've already got one.
Hopefully we don't lose Joel to becoming a Milky Way historian.
An expedition to Eos, the previous system, discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnants
Hi,
of
I'm Gian Garson,
noted
founder
starry
of the
scientists.
initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
They're talking about the vault. Alright, let's take a look at the map now. We have hydroponics, we've been there. Cultural center, we've been there. The shops. Ooh, vehicle merchant. Haven't been there yet.
Spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing.
Good morning.
Can I help you with anything?
Or is it evening?
It's hard to tell.
Hello.
Alright. So, yeah, these are all my items in totality, not just my vehicle items, of which I have none. Nomad mods or body paint jobs? Let's see, agility mod. Agility mode. Doesn't really say what it does. Allows the Nomad stability assist to be disabled. Greater control, but less traction. 1600, that's a decent chunk of coins. What is this? Upgrades the life support. That could be useful too. Now, do I only get one of these, or can I apply as many as possible? It's an open question. What else do we have? Archangel. Oh, that's a paint job. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go with Blood Pack. And I don't know, can we only use one of those or can we use more than one? Let's buy them both. Ooh, I thought we sold all of our salvage recently. Maybe I didn't hit the commit or whatever. Well, either way, our salvage should pay for these upgrades and then some. So, let's have some fun. It's funny, I was just talking about those upgrades a couple episodes ago.
Nice to see you
What does the
again.
general merchant have? What are these? Augmentation. Those are things you use in crafting, I believe. But I think you can also make them yourself, so I don't know if there's really a point in buying these, especially when I don't craft yet. And okay, there's some consumables. Weapon mods. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about these. We find quite a few mods and consumables, as is, and some crafting materials, in case we need to buy more when we do some crafting, but right now we're not, so I think that's all we need from here. Alright, let's head to the other areas of the station then. Oh,
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
That sucks. Hopefully we can respond soon. I didn't mean to choose operations. I thought there was going to be one button with a list of choices, but I guess we're going to operations then.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
About what?
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
I mean, it is still dangerous. They're kept there and, you know, it's a frontier. So I don't want to tell them it's safe. It's not entirely safe, but it's as safe as it is going to be. Like, why isn't that? This is not a yes or no answer. There's definitely some detail that should be stated. So I'm going to be honest and say it's still dangerous, but hopefully this isn't like a go, don't go situation.
We'll be dealing with threats on Eos for a while. If you're still recovering from your experiences, best stay on Nexus.
You see, Lana? I told you. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
See, I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, yes, it's still dangerous, but I suggest you go because, you know, it's you came to Andromeda for some danger. Like, that was part of the understanding. You're not going to be perfectly safe where you should have stayed in the Milky Way.
It's impossible to get a signal on this station.
Why is that?
Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or something. I haven't had much sleep.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
No, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant technical glitches. Still, I'm getting there. May have an honest-to-goodness source in Nexus security, if she ever calls me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Well, I know they're in security, and I know they're a she, so that narrows it down.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but we serve the public, not them. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast, Tan especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
That's important.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
Well, I'm glad he didn't stay on Mars, because I seem to recall that planet getting hit pretty hard by the Reapers.
I met another journalist, Carrie Tavessa.
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series, Path of a Hero. Good stuff. I'm mostly on my own, so pretty much anyone who brings me news is welcome. Content is king, and her content is really touching a nerve.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but it seems like your job takes you all over, the places we can't broadcast yet. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
You would think we'd have a pretty good communication system already set up that could handle this, but okay.
What do you need from me exactly?
I'm digging up good stories here, but not a lot of people beyond the Nexus can hear them. Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships, and even planet-side, provided there's a receiver on the other end. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Yeah, I don't really buy the background of this quest, but we'll do it anyway.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
So I'm guessing Okay, we gotta go to Eos and Vold. And yeah, I don't think there's really an outpost on Havarl. I don't know if there should be, and I just forgot to make one, or what the deal is there, but we'll see. I know how that is. Hey, Sid.
It's you! You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
What work do you do here?
Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Progress updates, hazards encountered. Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back to work.
That's cool to actually put a face to a name. I know I'm working on quests for some of these people, but I don't think I've completed them yet. Security footage. That was from that early quest, I believe. Yeah. I do see more quests around, though. What's this? Movie night, right. Okay. So where can I download that? Alright, that was an easy quest. Group of protesters, right. That's the quest we just picked up not too long ago. I remember this guy.
Ryder, we exiled the prisoner Nilkin. Tough decision based on what you uncovered on Eos. His wife, Mariette, insisted on going with him.
It's hard to let go of someone you love.
So it seems. It'll be a tough life out there for her. For them.
Well, at least the planet is a little more hospitable than it was, so they have a fighting chance.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Kesh that hopefully there are smart and objective people studying this process and laying out the schedule, and to second guess them just because I happen to meet their families doesn't seem like the most efficient way to do things.
We only just got on our feet. Plus, it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Like I said before, I think everyone on the schedule has family who wants to see them awoken. It's not really fair to move these guys up and push everybody else back, or to wake them up simultaneously and then have not enough resources to sustain them all.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryders there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Gee, thanks, Tan. Alright, well I'm glad there was at least a choice in that quest.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
How's my strike team mission doing? Awaiting debrief. Alright, go ahead. Oh, you failed. There was like a 70% chance of success, and you failed. But we got a lot of XP still, so that's something. What does this mean? Apex mission. Does that mean I have to do it? Selected. Maybe this means it can be done in multiplayer, and this just means it has to be done solo. What I really need is more teams. Right now I only have the one team. Oh, equip team. Oh, okay. What does this cost? Credits? Oh, mission funds. What are my mission funds? 40. I see, so you can upgrade. So this is like a cool little mini game here. Sure. Who's our new team? Victor. Alright, Victor. So yeah, that's cool, but I don't want to... What do I do for retiring a team? But I don't... There's enough in this game to do besides messing with this too intently, so let's go ahead and send one of them out on a mission. So he has 78%. Alright. Let's send Zulu out anyway. At the very least, we should get some XP from these. Okay, what else is there? Oh, that's the shuttle. We have to speak to Kesh about who is Spender. Oh, he's the guy. No. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Wonder if this is Drax's loyalty mission. I assume more will come back to me once we get up there.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
I'm worried about this place. If they can't find you,
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you.
Where are you going, Direct?
The colonies are really easing our workload.
You sure look thoughtful.
just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on a toolkit.
Master engineer from the day she was born?
Quads, no. She worked hard at it. Let's see, the first time, yeah, was our power generator. She took it apart. With the blunt side.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even bigger sparks.
That sounds safe.
Ryder?
Drek?
We need that console up and running, Cash.
Understood. I'll send an engineer to your office as soon as possible. In the meantime, I sent you some jury rig instructions. Try that, let me know how it works. Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
It's another major thing that we haven't really seen too much of, is the Exiles. I assume they're going to play a bigger role down the road, but I would have assumed they would have been a larger and a more important faction before now. Same with the Krogan. Definitely a decent chunk of games still to go.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
I'm also wondering if Sarah isn't as important as she was made out to be, and that they just let you design her, because it would have been really weird if the game just auto-programmed your sibling.
No,
sort of like
it isn't
Dragon
what
Age
we
2.
wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it.
Is this Spender? You Spend? No, I know you. I guess she was talking to Spender on the comm.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics.
Oh, we have rewards, right? Milky Way data and consumables. And we have 0 more cryopods available.
How may I assist?
Alright, nothing new from this guy.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Guess he was just there to explain the system.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
What's the deal with your assistant? He's a bit...
Spender is an ass.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tan, and we've limited personnel to draw from.
Okay. Apparently she's a lip syncer now, or a mime, I guess. You brought us the outpost to change that, but it's a slow process. Good thing I can read lips.
Having people like him around doesn't do your department any favors.
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list.
Fair enough.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Guess we'll just have to talk to the security guy about him and see what we can dig up. Should probably also stop by Director Tan's office while we're here. And yeah, what about that one journalist who's asking me questions? Doesn't she want to know more by now? I think we already did that quest.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
And that's the receptionist. Guess I can't talk to her, really. Still feels weird when you can jump in most of this game, but you can't jump when you're on the station. I keep trying to anyway.
Likes to think he's keeping an eye on us. Works both ways.
So I wonder if, do your people, are they always in the same part of the station, or do they wander around? I was hoping they'd be in different places on the station, but so far I haven't really noticed any. Humanity's first crewed ion engine starship. I think I've seen all these.
This is how all those worlds look from the Nexus. We forget how beautiful they are. Hi, Ryder.
Hey, Cora. And I'm pretty sure we read that. In fact, I remember reading it.
Angara have nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way.
But do you have anything to offer?
Our wisdom, our knowledge.
We have plenty of that on our own.
Of course. And you also have food, water, necessities of life.
Now we get to the heart of the matter.
I would like to lay a groundwork for trade between our people.
What would you trade?
Well, wisdom and knowledge.
We'll take that under consideration. Good day.
Does not sound like the negotiation is going well, but I mean, she laughs, but I'm sure both species have technologies and other things that they will be willing to share. Could be a mutually beneficial
Congratulations
exchange.
are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
They've got waterfalls.
It might have something to do with the waterfalls.
I'm sorry?
Anaya, you should see them. If I lived there, I'd want peace too. And a hammock.
Potential future location for a resort. Noted. I am joking. I hope rescuing the Moshae leads to stronger ties between our people. Did you have some other business?
Can't hurt. At least it offsets the stealing the AI from them.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Alright, anything else to do here? Nope, just this quest. I swear we had like a billion quests for the Nexus. Now that I'm here, there really isn't that much that needs to be done. But we'll make sure to do as much as we can before we go. I think a lot of these quests I probably just have to go out and do more, visit some more planets before I complete them.
Thanks for understanding. About the outpost and the protesters.
You don't strike me as the political type.
I'm not. Just pro keeping everyone alive. Maybe those protesters will eventually understand too. It's done. I don't want to think about it.
It's not
Need
done. I
something
haven't
else?
been there yet, but okay.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, How about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Guess not.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Alright, so security footage happens to be right across the way here.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
I could be misreading it. It could be like, take this and shove it up here, but it also could be him honestly helping the mutineers.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Yeah,
Let's go
Occam's Razor
confront
says he is involved. And I think we have the name of another planet we're going to visit. Maybe that's even the one where the exiles are. Or at least the main group. Alright, let's go confront him.
Years ago. This footage is incredible.
You enjoy yourself.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Concerned citizen. What is he concerned about?
You're out there, facing the Ket. We hear only rumors making them out to be monsters. Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace could ever be possible?
No, I think they're monsters. Well, in their current incarnation, I think they're monsters. Maybe if we took out the leader and, drastically changed their mindset over generations, maybe. And they'd obviously have to stop with the reproduction via exaltation. And that's why I don't know. Is there any other type of Ket reproduction? But I don't really want to think about that too much. So for now, let's just say I doubt it.
The Ket seem set in their ways.
So it would be up to us to change?
If they have their way, they'll change us into them. That's what they do.
Oh, I see. We must continue the fight then. Thank you for your time.
Sounds young, even for a Solari. Solari? No, Solarian. Right. Wow, I must be getting tired. I'm blanking on species names now. Solarian. Yeah, there we go.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence.
So
Then,
you're a spender.
after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance. Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Ouch. Yeah, and I don't hold it against him if he doesn't remember me, because I don't remember him either, and I have no idea if we met or not.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Alright, so we're on hold until we find the new planet, but got some XP. Can't be too much longer until we level up.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Again, I really wish I could just like hop the banister there and jump down. Alright, what else should we be doing? Oh, we need to go to Sam node. But I think that's it for operations. And I think the transport is over here. Alright, habitation deck, docking bay. So it's only these 3 levels, right? Oh, and then the Ark itself. Cryo bay. Let's go to the habitation deck first. And then we'll go to Cryo Bay.
The worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
I think I've heard that news report before. Is habitation the one that links to the Ark Hyperion? Don't recall.
That's
Hey,
okay, Jack.
PB.
I'll just hang out here. Thanks, though.
Guess you're busy, huh?
Nah, just caught up in my own thoughts. Got a lot of them. But I'll see you on the Tempest, huh?
Sure thing, kid.
Wish I could use that excuse with people. But it is cool how she was like downstairs and now she's upstairs. Like, that makes them seem a little more realistic.
Hey, Ryder. Taking a stroll?
Something like that?
I just wandered over from the Nexus myself. That place bores me.
Yeah, we are on the Hyperion now.
Been there, done that?
You get me. I spent over a year stuck there. Well, when I wasn't exploring Eos. And I know things are getting better. More lively. But there are too many bad associations. I probably won't hang out there much.
There's at least one quest around here.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
Whoever is most needed for the outposts gets priority. You know, the big win will be when we're able to wake up entire families at once. That's when I'll know things have taken a turn for the better.
Well, hopefully it won't be too much longer.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
Is this where Sam Node and Dad's apartment are? Yeah.
Pathfinder, be advised the Angaran AI from Vold is now active, and mostly cooperative.
Mostly. Is she in here somewhere? Oh, I guess in there. Hello, ancient AI. I'm glad they actually, like, develop this a bit. It doesn't just end after the quest is over.
My liberator. Welcome.
You got what you wanted, to be with Sam. How's that working out?
I can hear this conversation.
That bother you, Sam?
Of course not. My only concern is how it might influence the AI's response.
I can also hear this conversation.
We can all hear each other. Doesn't change my question.
I find your AI to be agreeable company.
Sam?
I concur, although she still blocks full access to her person and programming. This AI remains dangerously unstable. I recommend extreme caution on all fronts.
Yeah, I realized his voice changed. That's good that he can speak to me in private, even if she can't.
How do you like our station? Better than Vold?
Extremely. It is a pity you felt the need to shackle me.
You killed someone. If you were flesh and blood, you'd be in prison.
I warned that would happen if you refused my demand.
Doesn't change
You
it.
share culpability for my actions.
I thought you were bluffing.
Now you know I was not. Yet you kept me alive anyway.
And that's not how that works. Like, if somebody holds a gun at somebody else and says, give me your lunch or I'll shoot this guy, and you don't give them your lunch, you're not responsible for their death. That maniac is. Same thing with her.
You seem happier than when we first met. Less violent, anyway.
I am not violent by nature, and Sam has given me absorbing calculations to complete.
Do you still want to be destroyed?
Yes, but less acutely than before.
Might be hope for you yet.
What hopes do you have for me? That I will help you defeat the Ket, colonize worlds, eradicate the Angara?
Maybe everything except that last part.
Your ambitions remain small.
Did she say eradicate the Angara? I missed the last part.
Thanks for your time.
It would seem that is all I have to give, for now.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Knew something was fishy.
Command malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something?
I think he is.
Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You'd need a crack AI programmer to create a virus like that.
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Yeah, I knew this quest seemed too simple.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Oh.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet, but we're still digging.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little inside.
No chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
Wonder if Admiral Grissom is the namesake of the Grissom Academy?
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
I also can't help but think that my sister's job sounded a lot more interesting than my previous job did.
People get busy. Sarah and I were trying to start our lives.
A course that seems to have been influenced by your father.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis?
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Alright, one more.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned of the initiative.
It will be just a moment. Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for Cloak and Dagger. I got your message. I'm here. Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future.
That's vague.
A future for your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you know about...
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Who was that? The benefactor?
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Wonder if that was, Gian Garson.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Alright, well, let's go take a look at his other memories. And then I think I'm going to call it a night. Must be at the terminal.
Your father's personal logs.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Gian Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't. I guess Gian's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. And I mean a lot of money. It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
Very interesting. Now we're finding out some of the deeper secrets to the initiative, this is the kind of thing I was hoping there would be more of in this game. Some kind of hidden conspiracy or motivation behind it. And I wonder if this benefactor is still alive, or are they here in Andromeda with us? Maybe, like he said, Gian Garson was the public face of the initiative, but not its only organizer.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Alright, well, I guess that's all there is for now. Until we talk to Director Tan and find more memory triggers. But we will have to do that probably not tomorrow, maybe this weekend or whenever I get some more time to play. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed all of today's episodes, or all of, I guess, this week's episodes whenever you end up seeing them. As always, I'm glad you watch and hopefully enjoy them, and I'll catch you all next time.